Awesome. So who am I riding with tonight?
Mackenzie, Ashley, and Gianna.
Awesome. And you guys are riding with who?
Boston After Dark.
That's right. And you approved the video, right? Awesome. All right. So now you awesome ladies are going to be on Carpool Confessions.
Yes.
Okay. You know what? There was Taxicab Confessions, but let's face it, nobody takes taxis. It's all about the carpool, the Uber. You guys at home, hit subscribe. So now, I've got 3 different levels. You guys decide where you want to go. The best confession does get a gift. You guys are all over 21, I assume.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Otherwise, you must have some really good fake IDs.
Yep.
Carpool Confessions, 18 plus, hardcore adult, or mild. Where do you ladies want to go?
What do you think?
Oh, what did we say?
Should we do 18 plus?
Let's do 18
Okay,
plus.
18 plus.
18 plus it is. Okay.
Yes.
We're saying 18 plus.
Now, give me a number, 1 through 9. That will pick the question that I ask you guys, or my system asks you.
6.
You guys are going with question number 6. And here we go. What's something you were really embarrassed about that you did when you were blackout drunk?
Boom.
Boom!
Come on.
Blackout drunk.
There's a lot.
Oh, there's so much.
Okay.
Just one.
G will start. G will start.
I decided that I would try and do a cheerleading move. I did a needle, kicked one of my seniors' drinks out of her hand, and dropped into a split.
Yeah, you did.
Nice!
Yes!
Is there any video?
Yeah.
We gotta see the video of that.
I think
There's
there is.
videos or photos of it.
Awesome. All right, who's next?
Okay. What do you?
Was it? Oh,
I did a lot of embarrassing things when I was blackout drunk.
Most recently, I thought I was a bouncer at our friend's house, and I tried to kick our friends that were actually coming. I didn't know that they were our friends, but apparently they were. I thought I was a bouncer, and I tried to kick them out. So that was very embarrassing, and I did that literally last weekend. So that's
Wow.
fine.
You wanted to kick your friends out of their own house.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I'm still recovering from that. So
That- you know what? That's okay.
Yeah, still recovering. So.
Awesome. And you in the center there.
Okay, so I've done a lot of things, so it's really hard to think about one specific thing that I did.
Just like there's a lot.
I think one of my really embarrassing things that I did when I was drunk was at the end of a party at my apartment, I had all my roommates. There were 5 of us total, and we were just like sitting around the kitchen talking, whatever. And I started crying.
Okay.
And I didn't know why I didn't have a reason to be crying, but I came with like this wicked embarrassing story when I was a kid. Like I didn't even know what I said. But, like,
So you just made up a story of why you were crying.
I made up a story why I was crying, and like they felt so bad for me. So like to this day, 2 years later, I have to think like, oh yeah, like it was so traumatizing, like all these things. I have no idea what I said, like I can't stand by it. And they bring it up every once in a while, like, are you like okay from it? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. But
And you have no idea.
You recovered in counseling for the event that never really happened.
Exactly. I made up a complete lie about why I was crying, but I don't think I was crying for any reason. I just started crying out of nowhere.
It's kind of emotional.
Yeah,
It happens.
Yeah.
You know, emotional people, sometimes you cry, you know, you see something sad or...
I don't get emotional, but like sometimes when I'm drunk, I guess I do.
Yeah.
So this is my time to just cry for no reason. But everyone said, why are you crying? And I was like, shit, I gotta think of something.
So you came up with- do you remember what the story was?
No, I have no idea.
Oh, see, that would have been good.
That's why, I know, that's the juice, but like I don't have it. Like
That's okay.
I have no idea. Now I just go with it because people are like, oh, like are you still okay from it? Like, do you want to talk about it?
Traumatized.
And I'm like, no, like I'm like really okay. I healed. Like there's no trauma.
I healed.
I'm recovered.
There you go. It was a hard time, but I got through it.
I got through it. I powered
Me and
through
Johnny
it.
Walker.
Self-love.
There you go.
Self-love all the way. But now I'm like,
Self-love.
Gianna's a
I'm like
gymnast. I'm a bully.
Yeah.
You're sharing
I'm
childhood
just like,
trauma.
I'm a trauma story, and I'm really not.
We all
I
get
just,
through it.
You're like there's.
Yeah.
You're like
Now,
nothing happened.
here's a question. Are you sure that you sure you made it up? It wasn't actually something that you just had repressed in your memory?
That's a real question.
It could be something real,
Yeah.
but right now I still have no idea.
Currently,
You know,
it's repressed.
If you don't remember it, it doesn't matter.
In my head right now, sober, I'm not sober right now, but in my sober mind I think yeah, it's repressed, no idea what it is, but it could be a very real story.
You could always get hypnotized to see.
I think I should go to one of those hypnotized
what you gonna do now?
stories and like
Yeah.
If you ever get hypnotized and you find out what the story was,
and if my embarrassing story goes
Share.
viral, that's what it's gonna be.
Yes.
there you
And
go.
then you'll know.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
I'll tell you, for me, my most one of my embarrassing things I did when I was blackout drunk. So there was a girl that I was crazy about, but she had a boyfriend. But I know she was into me, you know. Her name was Denise. And you know, we went out, and I know that she definitely had a thing for me, but she had the guy, and I don't know what the deal was, but I was so drunk when I brought her home. I went in for the kiss, and she turned to the side of the face, and I got the cheek. And I literally had a real hard time, like, calling her when I sobered up and apologizing, and she's like, for what? No, nothing happened. She just tried to totally blow it off.
But you know that it happened.
But I know that it happened, but then like 2 months later, it turns out that she was pregnant.
Oh, so you dodged a bullet.
I definitely dodged the bullet.
Wow.
That kid don't look like me.
Oh, that took a turn. That took a turn.
Yeah,
It did. So that was something that I did when I was blackout drunk. But let's face it, who hasn't tried to kiss the wrong person when they're blackout drunk? It absolutely happens.
I did. Definitely done that.
There you go. We got followed. Someone's following us.
so much.
Guys, if you just want to say goodbye to YouTube Nation.
Goodbye, everybody.
Now, before you guys get out, okay?
Yes.
I have a gift for the best story. Okay? And I have to be honest, while yours was great with the whole, it would have been better if you had video. Come on. Make up a story about childhood trauma to avoid explaining why you were crying. That's gotta be awesome. So what I'm gonna do is you're going to get your very own bottle of Boston After Dark liquor. Liquor, I just met her. There'll be some more trauma for you. There you go. That's for you guys. The channel is Boston After Dark.
Boston After Dark liquor. You won, baby.
You also get a card, so this way you can know where the channel is. So in the morning, what was that? Boston in the morning, and this will be up on next Friday's episode of Carpool Confessions. You guys at home, hit subscribe. You know you love this content. Nowhere else do you get this kind of content but Boston After Dark.
Don't be baby.
Woo! Guys, have a wonderful night, and thank you for being part of Boston After Dark.
We love you, Boston After Dark. Drive safe.
Will do. Have a great night.
You too.
Thank you.
Wow.